laps take forever.
The gap 1.2 seconds between Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski, as Keselowski will try to work to the inside of the 40. Now he's going to go to the outside of the 40 of Landon Castle, who's coming to pit road. Kyle Busch, 5 laps to go at New Hampshire.
That's going to frustrate Kyle Busch. He has to work to pass the lap. The 40 car, he pits, but 2 gets by him for free.
And it's only a second now between the top 2. So Brad Keselowski has closed the gap to just 1 second with just under 5 laps to go. Brett Moffitt in the 34 in between first and second. We'll see how Brad Keselowski gets by that 34. He's able to go to the inside on the straight. Doesn't slow him down and doesn't change his entry into turn number 1. And once again, Kyle Busch coming up on some more lap cars.
And the lead is under a second.
Less than 4 laps to go. Does Brad Keselowski have enough time to get to the 18 of Kyle Busch?
He's going to need a little bit of help with some lap cars, I think. If they can just slow Kyle down just a little bit, anything can happen, but he's probably going to have a little bit of help.
3 laps to go. The gap, 0.7 of a second. Brad Keselowski continuing to close that gap. Keselowski had the fastest lap time the last time by. A clean racetrack in front of him. He can see the back bumper of the 18, and he closes the gap, but a big wiggle by the 2 of Brad Keselowski coming out of turn number 4. This time by 2 laps to go.
Brad Keselowski, the 2 car, he's driving in the corner exceptionally hard. He's trying to use the corner entry to make up this gap. And you can saw he got a big wiggle, but you got to try something. If you don't try something, it's not going to happen.
Brad can afford a mistake. When you're trying to catch the leader and you make a mistake, you're trying hard. Kyle Busch cannot afford a mistake. When you're the leader of the race, you have to force the guy in second to catch you. Don't make a mistake and open the door for him.
Kyle Busch looking for as many points as he can get to try to break into the top 30 in the points to get into the chase. White flag in the air. The distance between 1 and 2, 1.5 seconds. And the 7 into the wall. Alex Bowman is going to hit the wall. The white flag was displayed to the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch will win at New Hampshire. 3 out of the last 4 races, Kyle Busch has won. What a rebound he has made on his season.
It's incredible what he's been able to do since his injury. His team stayed together without him being there. Just an incredible job by everybody involved, not just Kyle.
How about Adam Stevens? He's only had Kyle Busch in a cup car.
Hey, pal. I love you. Good job. Great job,
3
guys.
wins.
What an impressive
guys. Awesome job. Awesome job. This stretch, man. This has been cool. Let's keep it up. Ain't no give up in this 18.
Kyle Busch broke his leg and foot in the Xfinity race to start the season off in Daytona in February. After missing 11 races in the Sprint Cup Series, he's able to come back. NASCAR told him, if you're able to win and get into the top 30, you will be eligible for the chase. Well, he was able to get the first win at Sonoma. He's backed that up with wins at Kentucky and now at New Hampshire. Now it's a situation of getting into the top 30 in points, and he continues to eat away at that point difference between he and 30th. What a great run again for the 18 team. Kelly Stapps.
Rick, so many different strategies at play. Adam Stevens called the winning one, but how about the work of Kyle Busch on lap himself in short order?
Yeah, you know, he thought he had a flat there. Somebody was putting oil down, and we drove through it, and he did the same thing and came to pit road, and we were ready for him. And he was very disciplined off the speed, and we had a good stop. And, you know, fresh tires with that many laps was a big deal, and he proved it and got back out there and unlapped himself. And lo and behold, the caution came, and it was over from there.
3 wins in the last 4 races for the 18 team, Rick.
Yeah, they have been incredible. And how about Joe Gibbs Racing at New Hampshire? Won the race, the Xfinity race yesterday, and they win today in the Sprint Cup Series. Denny Hamlin yesterday, Kyle Busch today.
And all we heard in the garage was Joe Gibbs Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing. There was a tremendous amount of worry in the garage about trying to beat these teams. They just had, from the time they unloaded, They had good speed. But, you know, Kyle Busch and his team, they're finding a way to get more out of everything from Joe Gibbs right now. It's just incredible what they've been able to do.
And Monday morning's NASCAR's winning driver will be Dan's guest.